Greetings, fans of virtual racing. I'm Charlie Gearhart, your resident deity of motorsports. And once again, we are back with the ASCC Cottenham All-American Racing Series, fueled by Donnie's Great Big Deals. This week, we are at the Michigan Speedway for the Crown Jewel US 500 on Memorial Day Sunday, which happens to take place at the same time as the Indianapolis 500, but I think we all know what the superior race is. Joining me, as always, are the YouTube chat and the EFR Discord off-color commentators. How's everyone doing tonight?
Yes.
Woo is correct. And hello to Greg and Kansas Chaser up there in the YouTube chat. So, this is round number 12 of the ASCC All-American Series. Let's have a look at our point standings coming into today's race. And this is a playoff lock race, so the four highest drivers in each of the division standings that are not already locked into the playoffs will be fighting for a playoff spot today. That would be Donnie King Jr., the overall points leader and leader in the SAR division. He's been in this position before with the previous two playoff lock races, but has yet to come through and secure his spot. He will be trying to do that today. Dan Richards, second in points and leader of the Tonnerre division, will be fighting for a playoff spot today. Then we have Hunter Blaze, who foolishly took out his teammate Calvin Hobbs at Knoxville last week, as Hobbs was looking to score his second victory in a row. And then all the way down in the Lennard standings in 8th place is Alex Carson, the Lennard division leader. He will be fighting for a playoff spot. Does anybody out there have a driver they'd like to check up on? No? Alright, we're gonna get going. We've got 44 cars lined up and ready to qualify at Michigan.
The Grand Marshal for today's race.
Car count definitely not taking a taking a please notice me shot at the 500 or at channel 44.
So we've got a couple of notable one-offs entering today's race. We have KLTV pit reporter Earl McDermott trading the microphone for the driver's seat. He'll be driving a second entry, car number 80 for McDermott Motorsports in the Lycoy division. Of course, Earl McDermott and JD McDermott are not related, but Earl's son Ty will be making not only his ASCC debut, but the debut for Walker Texas Racing. Kurt Walker has opened up an ASCC team using his flagship number 98. Ty McDermott will be is a regular in the Low Dollar Series, the FARC Low Dollar Series. In his rookie season for M&J Racing, Kurt Walker is borrowing him to make his ASCC debut this weekend. Let's check up on...
We understand the new Liberty Racing tried to get something together for this race, but those efforts fell short. The reasoning isn't known why at this time they weren't available for comment, but that was a rumor for a while.
I do hear that Tony Durbin, owner of New Liberty Racing, will be trying to make the Texas 500 in an extra entry for Team SAR USA. Ooh, Hunter Blaze had a terrible outlap. What happened to him? Oh, engine problems. That'll do it. So it looks like Hunter Blaze will have a lot of work to do.
Just enough to put a time on the board.
Ninth on the board right now is Travis Marshall driving the 4th entry for Team Star USA. He previously raced at Talladega. Bob Steffens is in the number 70 for Team Thunder, sitting third with a time of 39.575. Earl McDermott, not too shabby. In his first race in several years, he previously made several starts in the Farklow Dollar Series. Earl and Ty McDermott will be carrying dual Liberty Tires liveries. Of course, the McDermott family founded Duck Roll Tires up in Canada. Specifically, Earl's father, Greg McDermott, former Farklow Dollar Series champion, founded Duck Roll Tires. They've been the tire supplier for FARC ever since. And during the pandemic, Duck Roll Tires bought out Liberty Tires, the tire supplier for the ASCC. So now, the ASCC's tires are coming from Canada, but don't tell them that.
Wouldn't the former FARC drivers know that, though?
Starting in 13th, we've got Rich Roy in a second car for Camelot Racing, teammate to Lance Thomas, making his All-American Series debut. Rich Roy is, of course, a regular in the ASCC East Series, where he is in the playoffs with a win at Dover. Right, qualifying is over. Donnie King Jr. and Joshua Pacer make up the front row. No love lost between Joshua Pacer and Team Star USA.
The Grand Marshal for today's race is about to give the command to get underway down at the head of the field.
Yeah, Peter Keys, the team principal over there, had some things to say about Joshua Pacer, but we can't repeat them because of the amount of expletives in them.
Pace car leads the field off of pit road and onto the track. Row number 1. Donnie King Jr. on pole, Joshua Pacer on his outside. Row 2, Bob Steffens on the inside of Carl Hampton. Row 3, we have Aaron Law and Alex Carson. Row number 4, Calvin Hobbs, who secured his playoff spot at the Charlotte Roval round. Jim Hayes on his outside. And row number 5, Travis Marshall on the inside of Dan Richards. It looks like we've got someone having mechanical trouble already. I'm gonna restart this thing and toss Mr. Miller a bone.
The Grand Marshal for today's race is about to give the command to get underway down at the head of the field.
Worth noting that the part-time Camelot car outqualified the full-time Camelot car.
Yes, Rich Roy qualified in 13th. Lance Thomas not too far behind in the 16th spot. We have a few drivers here in Michigan today who raced in the Farklow Dollar Series at IRP on Friday for Carb Night. Those would be Bob Steffens, who else? Rich Roy, Lance Thomas, and Ty McDermott.
36, I see. Not too shabby. We'll make our way up to the front eventually with our 81 star.
9 car is the defending winner of this race.
Ah, pronto Vincenzo.
Niki.
Pinala.
And there are the McDermotts, Earl and Ty, lined up together on the inside column. Earl McDermott in number 80, and Ty in the red 98. And that's Mitchell Carter in the number 17 Cottenham Development Machine. Carter is the defending ASCC West Series champion, and will be getting a few starts for the Cottenham team in the All-American Series. Pace car is off. Looks like everybody will make the green flag. And green, green, green for 500 miles. Three wide for the race lead already. Bob Steffens and Calvin Hobbs trying to unseat Donnie King Jr. at the front of the field.
I guess you could say they're trying to dethrone Donnie King.
And they will. Bob Steffens sweeps into the lead out of turn number 4, but here comes Aaron Law on the inside trying to lead the first lap, but he will not do so.
Random thought. Would putting the INI from Texas World onto this track
Uh-oh.
copy
Oh, it's
of...
spent.
Oh, they're wrecking it too.
Oh,
They're wrecking. Oh,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
big.
oh,
Oh my goodness, it's a big one already.
they're all
It,
dead.
folks, it's a 500-mile race. What are y'all doing not even making 5? Several cars are all smashed up.
Ty McDermott.
That's both Camelot cars, Greg Gray, Ty McDermott, and Mitchell Carter, Noah Dallitz in the in whatever that car looks like. Jared Vershagen, Elmer Farley, Rob Jettison, Brett Finley.
Is that Jettison?
That's such high hope
Is that
for this
Jettison
one.
fun here, if that's the case?
See, Jared, that was your first mistake.
Oh, I mean, at least we... I was
They even
hoping
throw
we'd
a
get
yellow
the
for
lead
that.
in, but never
I
mind.
think so.
Bob Steffens is the leader. Let's take a look at what just happened.
What
was
just
going
happened
to
was...
say it seems appropriate that
Oh my
Ah,
goodness.
there was a bad one. Someone arca braked into somebody.
Just walk it off. It's gonna be fine.
So does Rich Roy get a bonus from Peter Keys? Actually, no, never mind.
Imagine telling someone to walk it off when their legs have already fallen off.
Let's start with Stefan Wodarczyk and the Dan Richards, and then all hell broke loose.
Yeah, Wodarczyk and Dan Richards were at the start of this.
I didn't even get the chance yet to wish Dan Richards a better race than his son had a few hours ago.
Ow, oh my God.
Oh, wait, was there... Did I miss an
I was going to
ASE?
say it seems
Holy
appropriate.
shit.
Someone absolutely
think I
flipping
might
hell.
Oh, well,
Break.
Vetch, you
No
just
way
got
out.
Siege demonetized, even though he doesn't actually make money off of these.
I think I might have arca braked 61.
Noah Dallitz. Noah Dallitz took a wild ride.
I definitely arca braked him for sure. Yep.
No, not really.
Can
You
you-
did,
Yeah,
you
slammed
did
into
die
the tree.
in this wreck, but... no big deal.
Okay, Rick Atwood.
Um,
Car has enough.
yeah, I think I'll call a restart for this.
Aww. Nah, you're good.
So he indeed walked it off. Walked it off back in time.
Remember how we said we're gonna try to limit restarts?
Yeah, well, sometimes they need a few tries to get it together. But
What did you mean by Dan Richards' son? Did I miss the ASCC East race?
no, he's talking about the AST Super Trucks race. Their season started here this weekend. That race was certainly special.
Although to us, it happened quite a while ago.
Shh! Shut up! Don't ruin
it
the
happened
immersion.
yesterday.
Shh. Yes, quite a while ago yesterday. Shh. We don't talk about the
The fart race?
Sorry.
The AST race.
The what race? No, seriously, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
The Super Trucks race.
Oh, no, that was, yeah, never mind.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, I
It was-
got my dates mixed up for a second.
Alright, Siege. If we end up having a restart again, I have the perfect idea to fix the track. Just up the grip to 4.
And yeah,
It's
now
gonna
that
work it out.
I think
Trust
you'll
me,
probably
it's gonna
I
work
think
it
you'll
out.
probably get people flipping over as soon as their car even remotely unsettles.
Alright, let's try this again. And I will put a hard stop on the stream, 3 hours and 42 minutes from now.
Are there menacing hours?
Anyways, back to trying to dethrone
Darkness
Donnie King, I
finish.
see.
Yeah, he...
Darkness finish.
Though Donnie King does defend the lead successfully on the first lap here. Looks like we're under caution.
Really? They not make 5 miles
4.
again.
So we got Verschagen, Ty McDermott, and Hunter Blaze involved in this one. Blaze started last after mechanical trouble during qualifying. This looked like a pretty big one.
Seems appropriate that in the race called the US 500 we get an opening lap crash, except at least we made it to the green this time.
That is fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say something similar to that.
Why can't these?
Siege, just Siege, just heads up. If you are using priority push to talk, that will work for you now.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, so one of the expansion motor cars just, like, straight died.
Richie Pinto.
No, he's driving away. He's fine.
Look, Richie Pinto might have gotten up into the fence.
That's
Okay, let's
because I
see
think,
that.
yeah,
He got, what do you call it? He got safer barriered.
No, he
Richie
got
Pinto
killed. There, he died. He's dead.
That's
Hey,
Leave it to a guy named Pinto to have a car just explode on him.
That started because Cogburn did not lift when Ty McDermott went up the racetrack.
Yeah, J.W. Cogburn said to Ty McDermott, "This is the US 500. Get out of here, you Canadian scum."
Overall, not too bad of damage on the 81, I don't think.
97, I think, just had a hell of an avoidance.
Austin Reed's dead for
I
sure.
think they're going to require to be an American citizen to race in a few years' time.
I guess the expansion motorsports car went limp. I've been waiting for that one.
That was a good one, right? That was
Ooh.
Use that one.
Yeah, whoever called the 97 avoiding that was pretty legendary. Let's go on board.
Let's go on board Brent Finley and see what he saw.
It's really interesting how my drivers are all either shit or they're really good at missing shit.
About to see some Marcus Leonard approved avoidance here.
There's the Farley cars piling in.
Ooh, Moses!
There's one, there's two, there's three.
Well, that last one wouldn't count as a
Wait,
Moses
everything.
because he went to the outside.
I think Ryan and I said Moses at the same time, so jinx. Hey, that's... If I have to say for, like, wreck avoidance of the year, that deserves number 1.
We are number 1. Hey.
Why can't these guys make it as far as the short track pickup trucks did?
These are the best drivers in the world, Vinny. What do you mean?
Alright, we're only on lap 2. Gathering back up under caution. We've already eliminated about a half dozen cars.
Not too many, or should we just keep that?
Leave it. Leave it.
Greatest drivers in the world.
There's any lesser field of wrecked entirely on lap 1, wouldn't they?
We didn't lose anyone important, okay?
Aside from both the Farley cars out of it.
I said important.
Yes.
Excuse me, Elmer Farley is a veteran of our armed forces. He is extremely important. He will make sure you know that personally.
He has very forceful arms. Be
Do you want to get
careful with
arrested
him.
for treason or something?
So in other words, we know why the 29 won't be at an ASCC East next weekend.
Nikki, I love that car you posted in our general.
Got several takers on pit road.
In before the 18 with barely any damage drops out. Because that's my season so far with that team.
Looks like Bob Steffens might have had a problem in the 70. Brake failure for Bob Steffens. That's gonna cost him a few laps.
Did his brakes just decide? Did his brakes respell themselves on the fly?
Wait.
So 8 cars are out after the lap 1 accident. Scott Moynihan, Ty McDermott, Greg Gray, Richie Pinto, J.W. Cogburn, Elmer Farley, Austin Reed, and Bobby Dwyer finishes last.
RIP the pit strategy for the top 5. Well, okay, except for Stevens. Who is in the 67?
Scott Moynihan.
Is that a one-off?
Yeah, that's one of the part-time Dick Wilkinson cars. The other is Rob Jettison, who is currently running 25th.
The fat... Is those Gabe's part-timers?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming to the restart, Travis Marshall will lead us to the green, followed by Dan Richards, Colton Spencer, Peter Johnson, and Mitchell Carter rounds out the top 5. How is everything sounding on the YouTube stream for those watching on there?
It's been fine.
Let's make it more than 1 lap this time, please. It's a long race.
They're already going 2 and 3 of rest.
It's okay. We're not going 4 wide yet.
Eventually.
How long do we give it until the 29's luck from FARC and ASCC East follows its way up to the Continental Series?
Q Siege going to check the 29 car and it blows up. Right as you say that. I'm joking because I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah. It's not likely.
Are you
Again,
fucking kidding me?
Oh!
Yeah, about that.
That's so... Oh no!
Oh shit.
Oh.
Ooh! That looked, yeah. We got another big one.
Slow down.
Oh man, that's my race over, okay.
You too, huh?
Well, at least you didn't jinx Rich, okay? I jinxed myself.
No, I did jinx Rich. What do you mean?
I said attrition.
At least you did. I'm just an innocent victim in this. Now, what happened? Okay, crowd.
So, Rich Roy, gets up into Crown and Singer. Oh, that's Donnie King Jr. involved, and Carl Hampton got a big piece of that.
And by that, he got a big piece of the 18.
Yeah.
How did the 81 get caught up in this? I see him right there.
That's one of the Lenards.
Flip the 5. Okay.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah,
Graham McMillan just tiptoeing his way through. That was Joshua Pacer who was involved.
Yeah, that broke.
So pretty much everyone who just did the crappy pit strategy. Oops.
Yeah, that's a broken upper A arm on the right front, or whatever, suspension.
Yeah, that 36 is wounded. So Donnie King Jr., he did pit on the last caution.
After everyone else, too. So what is on the 90 again? I know it's some old website. Oh, yeah.
That's Neil Miller's patriotic scheme. BigN90.com on the side of that car.
Oh, okay. I get it now. He was big in 1990. Gotcha.
That's right front suspension broken in the 81 from that hit.
Ryan Long, hometown hero, unfortunately caught up in this as well. In the Stallman Racing number 5.
Ugh. Oh.
Don't worry, we'll get to a point where we don't have enough cars to actively wreck everyone. In about 50 laps.
Dan Richards currently leads, followed by Travis Marshall, Aaron Law, Calvin Hobbs, and Colton Spencer.
What is the 44 doing up there? That is bullshit.
Johnson Clapp in the 69 has some damage. That is not very nice.
I knew you had to do that.
I was going to say something about that, but you beat me to the punchline.
Bob Steffens was able to stay on the lead lap as he was getting his brakes looked at. I was expecting to have to give him the lucky dog, but no, he did not lose a lap.
I just imagine, the team was, looked at the brakes and okay, just pour a bucket of water on it, cool them down.
Colton Spencer stays out and will take over the lead. So Donnie King Jr. has dropped out, as well as Ryan Long, Jared Vershagen, Delbert Haggins.
Is there any way to, verbally sad face? Because I'm verbally sad facing right now.
Sorry.
At least Rich is still
Hey,
running.
we're back!
So.
Yay! Sorry, Rich.
We're only a lap down.
I was trying to wiggle my way out of that because I didn't mean. Because I knew I might actually jinx you. I was like, no, I'm just kidding, of course. It's not actually going to happen. And it still happened.
Just in a different way.
Oh.
At the cost of somebody else.
Out. Calvin Hobbs is out.
Yeah, Calvin Hobbs out with a tire failure that presumably shredded the fender.
Wasn't he around? I don't think he was around that wreck in the back. I think that was Hunter Blaze that was in the back of that. What got through?
But never mind. He could fit debris.
Yeah. I just assume it tears up the how they have the foam piece blocks in the side of the car.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Colton Spencer with an issue coming to the green.
This means Lev Azaroff will lead the field to the green. Oh my god.
Yeah, Lev Azarov inherits the lead in the red, white, blue racing machine. And the 44 has an engine failure.
Oh, hell yeah, he doesn't deserve shit.
500 miles, not 50.
Well, that engine didn't extend at all the lifespan. But anyways, green flag.
The engine went flaccid.
Blue is low all over the track.
He just wasn't able to perform. It was under too much pressure.
But now we're not just demonetized. We're taking age restrictions now.
The
done.
The pistons were thrusting too hard and it blew a hole in the engine.
Aaron Law and Travis Marshall making quick work of the 82. Hunter Blaze up into the top 5 after starting in last. And after being involved in the first caution.
Oh, my team was.
Holy crap, we actually went a full green flag lap.
Yes, we did. Colton Spencer coming back onto the track.
Oh, stay down there, Colton. I was going to say, my team was planning to use this race as part of a Texas 500 warm-up. Well, there that went.
Earl McDermott finds himself in the top 10.
Hey, Dave, you're coming in a little hot in your mic right now. I don't know if you maybe back away from it by about 2-3 inches.
Richards being like, "Here, son, this is how you drive on a speedway."
Stefan Wodarczyk running in 5th. New sponsor on the Ocean Motorsports 37 this week. Some company called Penske. I don't know. I haven't heard of them either.
Oh, the trucks, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I heard they do racing shocks too, which is really weird. Really odd.
Heard they do business around here specifically.
Sounds like communism to me.
Yeah, they're bait. Yeah, I think they're based on
something doesn't add up.
Still communism, really.
For some reason, they have a media company, which is really odd that a trucking company would have a media company. But I guess
it's the PR firm.
Sometimes you just need a big PR firm.
Neil Miller with some tire trouble, slowing on the apron.
Doesn't look like he's going to make it back around. Albeit slowly.
So, it's canon now that Roger Penske exists in this universe.
Who? What?
I guess
yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about it.
Is he related to the Penske on the 37? That'd be pretty wild.
Probably not. Yeah. Probably not, though.
Let's hope not.
How many Roger Penske's can you have in one country? Probably like 50 or something. I don't know.
I mean, with that kind of imagination, you can have more than 50.
Every American's called Roger Penske. There, 300 million. Fuck it.
There you go.
That would be a nightmare.
Be quiet, Roger.
The only Roger I respect is Mr. Rogers. Thank you very much.
Mr. Rogers Penske.
No one asked you, Roger.
Roger.
Alex Carson and Dan Richards, 2 of our playoff lot contenders, going for the lead.
One driver surprising top 10 is Seth Anderson in 9th right now.
Yes, Seth Anderson, defending series champion. First car out of the main pack, but running up in 9th.
I thought he's been doing a lot better this year, up to this point.
Yeah, that Tiptoe Crypto sponsorship has definitely helped him out. I hope they can remain partners for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention all the money he won from winning the championship last year. That like,
Pokey Puss commands you to kill. Alright, so Vincenzo, come here.
Who am I
What?
spitting? Am I supposed to be killing myself?
I didn't.
Nikki, I will not. Nikki, I will not kink shame you on this feed.
I might just blink that I don't even want to go.
Kink shaming. I'm sorry.
I just thought of something. There should be a cryptocurrency called Kryptonian, but it's spelled with a C, Y, and it's green.
That does sound like a good idea.
After
If
missing,
you hold coins,
you got a problem with.
coins in it.
Oh, 97 might be done.
He did the Moses. That's the best thing that team can have. Fuck it. Screw them.
Yeah, they've
The card that I entered.
they've already taken one big chance in that first lap wreck. They might have had enough.
That's going to be a caution.
No, it's just that Brad Finley shat himself in the car. That it's just that sometimes you get too scared and your anus doesn't hold. He just shat himself in the car. There, that's why he's retiring.
Better be a brown.
Hey,
a brown fire suit. Go on, that's where
when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Bob Steffens fighting up in the top 5 after having brake issues under the first caution. But with how fast that car is, you might be forgiven for thinking they have no brakes at all.
What would be funny is if someone entered a Texas 500 with an old SAR Carolina because they were just that broke.
Or more likely, they were doing a hashtag bring back the Carolina thing.
Ooh, lapped cars.
Oh my good lord.
This is going to be messy.
Oh, the 57, which is a teammate of the 97. Oh, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be just alright.
Jim Hayes finds him. Jim Hayes up in the lead. Team Thunder 1-2 right now. Dan Richards up in second.
Call it the Carolina Continuum.
What are we, the Q?
Joshua Pacer being a great teammate.
I was just confusing. I got it. I was confusing to answer.
Yeah, I got it too. I just wasn't sure what to say.
I don't think he minds the poor teammateship.
Of course, he's going to bet on a caution to get himself back up to that lead pack, or otherwise he's not going to be again.
Oh, we're gonna have a crash.
Just notice how Pacer was not in a hurry to move.
It's only that
for him.
There's no screen for the rest of the race. I will. I'll get drunk for the first time.
I guess he was off the pace.
I had to be curious. In the runnings of the Michigan 500 for Indy cars, what was the longest green flag run they ever ran?
They had quite a few long green runs.
Well, there's no chance Indy car going back to Michigan ever again, though.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Long green runs are for losers. That's why we have stages in this series. The stages will end at laps 63, 125, and 188, by the way.
Speaking of Michigan... Go on. No, go on.
So, yeah. Vincenzo, I just messaged Lucas back. He said, Cookie Puss knows best, so, yep, sorry, your fate is sealed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Should that concern me?
No.
Yes.
I got a firm no and a firm yes thrown back to me at the same time. I don't know what to make of it.
What you should make of that is maybe. Maybe you should get worried, maybe you should not. Don't know.
It's the, well, yes, but technically no.
It's 50-50, so... Would you take the 50-50 chance? It's up to you.
I'm scared.
Well, it's all how you look at it. Are you glass half empty or glass half full?
Yeah.
Which half of the glass am I looking at?
Don't worry about it.
The third edge.
Depends on your point of view.
Depends where you're sticking the glass in.
Lance Thomas had 10th place at the line last time by, but he's getting stuck behind the 11 of Aaron Singer. Bobby Miller, the 3, up to 10th right now. Earl McDermott behind him.
Why are you calling Bobby Miller the 3 when he's not in the 3?
They told him
Bobby
to...
the 3rd he's Bobby Miller the 3rd, but because we're cool like that, it's Bobby the 3. And how dare you ask that question, Roger?
I'm not Roger.
That is what we call a callback.
No. They're English.
Oh, that's right. They don't know about a callback. They don't know from that.
No. They're not Roger because they're English.
And not American.
Oh, right. They're Bruce. Oh no, wait, that's Australians.
Yeah.
I thought if they were English, we called them Bens.
Thought it was Tim, but whatever.
I know the guy who invented Britain. I'm
There are
pretty
some
sure.
who
I'm
there are
pretty sure
go
they
ahead.
regret it.
You wanna know who also invented Brit? Fuck it, goddammit, I missed the punchline.
There are some who call me Tim. I see what you did there, Cooper. I love it.
Yes.
That was
Holy Grail.
It was very briefly 4 wide for the race lead. Alex Carson's found himself back at the front. Bob Steffens second. And third is Aaron Law.
So if someone wrecks them, would that be breaking the law?
That would be breaking.
Depends on. Yeah, it depends on how hard he hits the wall.
Yeah.
Breaking the law.
Or brake checking the law.
Greg just hooks him and sends him to the hospital specifically to be able to make that pun.
Josh Pacer has had some more issues. He's bringing the 9 car to the pits with a flat tire.
It sucks to suck.
Joshua Pacer finished, I think, 9th at Homestead. Every single other race this entire season, he's either DNF'd or won.
Well, he did get marked for one race.
That's not a result. He didn't start.
Well, at least he started. Well, at least his car somehow won with a different driver. But then again, we can't say that's him. But yeah,
I was just saying he's either wrecked or won almost every race.
He's having the Nigel Mansell 1988 season. That's what's going on.
Effectively.
I was thinking of the Mansell '94 season when I think he won one race in kart, or not as many as he did the year before.
Well, the Mansell 94 season only happened because freaking Senna died.
Yeah, but I was referring to his season when he ran in the States for kart, I think.
You know?
Nigel Mansell.
Oh yeah, the year and a half he ran here.
Yeah. For that weird incident in '94 where a car was on top of him at Indy.
Oh, Vitolo, yeah. And car number 79 has not run the Indy 500 since.
Yeah, Nigel Mansell rage quit IndyCar because
of
fucking Vitolo.
Oh,
Well,
man, Rich Roy, what are you doing?
That and the Penske's were better than him, and he was butt mad about it.
And then F1 and then F1 basically, because they lost their cash cow, essentially gave him a fucking boatload of money and said, "Please, Nigel, suck on the Williams. That's all we ask."
If Jeffrey were here and we didn't have soundboard muted in this channel, I'd ask him to do the Paul Page. Why? How did we get to this point?
The 94 season is hilarious because Nigel's way too tall for the car. Senna went to Williams expecting to get a car with a bunch of assists. They disabled the assists.
I thought you meant 1994. I thought you meant 1994.
Yeah, it's 1994.
Well,
They called Mansell to replace Senna, but Mansell was too tall for the car, so he sucked. Senna went to Williams in 94 thinking he was gonna get all the assists, but they forbade the assists in 93.
Then we know what happened next.
Yeah.
No, that one's a completely different matter. It's a whole nother discussion.
I was at 31.
I don't think he got to
This
finish
car's
a single
clean,
race.
You're just going a lap
I
down.
think he got to finish a single race in that Williams.
Yeah, Roberto Crown just went a lap down.
Yeah.
Oh, Palmer Styles. That was rude.
Yeah.
Don't hit a person who has little money for sponsorship who's having a great run.
That was for position.
No, what he should do is wreck him so they should never come back. Go back to the minor leagues, buddy. Get ready to learn Chinese.
Chinese?
Wow.
There is canonically a TM Asia series that has started, so...
Roberto Crown could have the Kurger Bing sponsorship.
So you're telling me he's literally gonna have to learn Chinese, buddy?
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever said out like how good the field is. Someone's breathing into their mic.
Oh, wait. Me.
Oh, might have been. That was pretty loud.
All right, Blaze, don't fuck it up this time, buddy.
Hey, I moved my mic.
His teammate's out of the race, so...
Yeah, from last to first. Pretty good run.
What I need right now is a wreck wiping out the entire top 10. That would be really funny and I would love it.
Well...
Let's throw a water bottle onto the track.
It's about 22 seconds back.
Can they?
So
Yay, these are the best drivers in the world. They're...
Ooh! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Bad error.
Come on! Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Oh, yeah!
Well...
Ow.
Oh no.
Brown and Boyle.
And just as I said they're not going to wreck, they wreck.
Yeah. Just death right there.
Everyone's done talking for the day. No one's allowed to talk anymore. Every time we talk, something bad happens.
That's called tempting fate.
That was funny.
I wanted it to happen. It was smaller than what I wanted. Should have been worse.
There goes Travis Marshall's hopes of winning this one.
You want nothing to happen, just simply mute everyone. That would be boring.
Just as I see something about Crown having a good run with no damage on his car, then or that happens.
97 got into it.
No Moses this time.
Nope.
Nah, he's fine. Fuck it.
Unless I'll smoke out of his car.
There's smoke in cars all the time. It's fine.
I come back and there's another wreck. I thought you guys were doing, like, good.
Yeah, right up until you got back.
That's still the 25 of the 20 we're playing games and Marshall hates shit.
So it looks like Lev Azarov's gonna be our lucky dog.
Remember when he was leading the race?
No.
How well did that strategy go? Sake.
The officials threatened to sanction him if he didn't back off.
Race leader is Jim Hayes, followed by Alex Carson, Bob Steffen, Stefan Wodarczyk, and Dan Richards. Let's take a look at how that started again. We got 4 wide. Dan Richards and Hunter Blaze getting together, putting Blaze and Aaron Law up into the wall. And Travis Marshall just carrying too much speed into that.
Oh no, like Hoya and Tonnerre getting together. What color be shocked?
Let's see how pit stops shake out, and then we'll wave the 82 around and accelerate to the restart.
Oh, there's always next week.
Wouldn't like Hoya and Tonnerre blow up each other's factories if they had the chance?
I'm sorry, what?
Whatever. Would they go to literal war with each other?
Bobby,
I wouldn't be surprised if they wound up building vehicles for opposing armies at one point.
Bobby Miller almost won the race off pit road, but that's gonna go to Jim Hayes.
Military contracting.
Well, I mean, Hoya is owned by Lennard, and I'm not sure if Lennard has anything to do with that.
Yeah. But it'd probably be something like, hey, we're gonna build. Hey, here's hey, we just sold a bunch of vehicles that have all the fucking all the options on them, and we just sold them to the U.S. Army to scam them.
Well, I mean, Hoya did have to switch to vehicle manufacturing, like tanks and such, during World War II to survive. Other manufacturers had to IRL. I think it's part of their history.
Yeah.
Hoya.
I seem to remember that, actually.
Alright, I'm back. What are we talking about?
World War II dumb shit.
Oh, I know a lot of them.
Building, the tanks and stuff.
Oh, the fake tanks they fucking stuck all over England.
No, U.S. U.S. automakers shifting to build tanks.
Oh, that's the cool one. That's the cool part. But I like the
also sort of where Jeeps came from. Which even though Jeep is a brand name in IRL, it is not a brand name in actuality.
Yeah, it's the model name because the brand was Willis.
Because it came from GP, which was the initials for what that type of vehicle was, and it just read that phonetically Jeep.
And then, from what I understand, they were produced by Willis, right?
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, we did have Willis as a manufacturer here, but for some reason they were called Aero Willis, and it was really off.
I think Ford turned down the offer to own the Jeep name, and I think they regretted it ever since. We've got stupid popular.
We've had engine failures for Mitchell Carter and Dan Richards.
Oops. But the thing with Ford is that the Ford manufacturer, they're known for being extremely plucky, and then fucking up for 30 consecutive years and not unfucking themselves forever.
Oh no? The Edsel?
Still better than GM. Still better than GM.
What are we talking about? The Edsel?
Them not buying Jeep.
Oh, I was gonna say because the Edsel looks it looks like something from the front.
Of course, everything looks like something.
No. The Edsel really looks like something from the front.
Let's see what this is. Okay. Oh no.
So Hunter Blaze is struggling after that incident. So unless something happens to Alex Carson, he's pretty much set himself up for that playoff spot.
Yeah.
Cooper, I just saw a picture of the Edsel. Blood was definitely thinking about someone he liked.
Yeah.
Holy. Somehow it's not even the most egregious instance of that I've ever seen.
No, it's not the most egregious.
And I don't mean in a car because where I work there's a building called literally the Big Cunt.
What the hell is that? Where the hell is that front end?
It's exactly what you think, buddy. It's exactly what you think.
Oh, 23 car big wiggle. Thomas, hang on to it, buddy.
We good? I think, yeah, we
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, we're fine.
Lance Thomas, Rick Atwood, and Bobby Miller have, as well as Seth Anderson, have found themselves in the front pack for the first time today.
What is my man on the 68 doing? He shouldn't be there. Holy shit. Oh no.
Hey, he's stayed out of trouble.
Rick Atwood may be a non-charter team, but he's looking to put up a top run so far.
3 wide for the lead. The remaining Tonnerres sandwiching Alex Carson.
As long as Assar doesn't win the race, Lennard will be happy.
Him and pretty much every other manufacturer. McCoy and Tenere included.
Oh, well,
Oh no.
unless something happens to Carson.
Commentator's curse.
Menard reliability.
What has happened to him?
Okay, well, Hunter Blaze, congratulations. You are locked into the ASCC playoffs.
Hey, he's gonna write that car off now in celebration.
Confession time. It's possible I might have upped the mechanical failure rate for this race.
Fair.
500 miles.
Explains a lot.
It's bad day. Maybe the weather's messing with all the cars. Hey, aren't these the greatest machines in the world? Surely a little bit of bad weather could affect.
No, you don't understand. These are the greatest machines in the world, but the track is unpatriotic.
Yeah, so why aren't we conquering the track?
We are conquering the track.
It's Motor City.
Yeah, in just off of one 2-lane highway in the middle of nowhere.
It's near Brooklyn, Michigan.
Yeah.
The closest quote unquote city is actually like I think Jackson.
Yeah.
Off of 127.
It's Motor City elsewhere in the state.
It's Motor City in the Irish Hills of Michigan, whatever they are.
They're
Irish.
distant from the track in different directions.
Why are the hills Irish?
Irish settlers there in
Yeah.
the 1800s.
Well, I mean, they could be from the. It could be in the mountains of Illinois.
So you're telling me
Greg,
the filthy Catholics?
I'm struggling not to laugh at that.
So you're telling me the filthy Catholics sullied this hallowed ground?
A lot of places in Michigan, and at many other states, I guess.
Nuke Michigan! Nuke Michigan!
Oh no!
Well-
Oh no! That's Gabe. That's what the Killdozer guy did.
Gabe, there is a literal hell, Michigan. What do you mean, holy ground?
Yeah.
Do not start me on that meth head.
Yeah, the tourism board of Hell, Michigan is a prominent sponsor on the Andy Pearson #2 in the Farklow Dollar Series this year.
They have a tourism board?
They do now.
They are also a sponsor on the stream.
I have heard that Hell, Michigan is a great place to get married if you're gay.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
But does it freeze over?
Yes.
It's Michigan, of course it does.
Well, as
Hell
they say, when
freezes
hell
over.
freezes over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you read Dante's Inferno, like, the middle of hell is like Satan frozen into his nips.
Oh, another reference. In Twisted Metal 3, Calypso sends Minion to a snow globe of hell, Michigan, where he'll always live in hell.
Amazing.
Yo, that's fucking cool.
A little bit of trolling never hurt
Oh yeah,
anyone.
Speaking of Twisted Metal, they are making the TV series for it, and at least for the trailer, it looks like it's gonna be cool. I might fucking watch that shit.
A quick question. Do we have like a repository of canon logos anywhere in the server?
Not in the server. I've uploaded some of them to the wiki, but only when necessary. But I haven't uploaded any in a while, so.
I really should get around to doing a new logo pack.
Is Blaze gonna fuck things up? Let's find out.
I have a bunch of mine just like in one folder, and they're dated. Like some of them are dated when they've changed, but a lot of mine don't change nearly that much.
Eric?
Gotta start like vectorizing or just like remaking.
Oh, I
like,
don't vectorize because for our application it's not necessary. I just make them like 5,000 by 4,000 PSDs. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, to be honest, I said it wrong, but it's basically I need to remake the Motorsport Manager logos, mostly because those are just typographies done with a little bit of pizzazz. Yeah. So I gotta sort that out. I have a bunch of GTA logos downloaded. I have the fucking Euro Truck Simulators logos downloaded. I'm trying to find a way to extract textures from like PS2 games so I can get the NASCAR fictional logos in higher resolution.
Easy. That's relatively easy, I think.
Yeah, I want to see if I can do it for the Xbox 360 too, but it's kind of shitty. To be honest, it's kind of shitty to do that. What were you gonna say?
So you think Zach Johnson could probably help you with that?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what a up-to-date Dirt to Daytona game would be like.
NASCAR Heat 4, literally.
But actually good?
Hot take, Dirt to Daytona was not that good. What was it good? Yeah, but it was not that good.
There are not too many cars in this pack.
No, but we are 5 laps to the end of stage 1.
And that's right as I say that. Stefan's lifting for a lapper and taking a sweet time to figure out which way he's going to go.
Is it the end of lap 62 or end of 63?
End of 63.
Gotcha.
And on all stage breaks, all cars up to 3 laps down will be waved around and get back on the lead lap. So that'll be everybody up to 17th.
17.
So wait, how many laps down did Roy fall?
Rich Roy is currently 6 laps down.
Holy shit, okay.
Hunter Blaze activates sandbag mode.
Hello, Florarena. Welcome to the stream. We're coming up to the end of stage 1 in the US 500.
Okay, that's the most bombshell I've seen Andy Lally run in the last 5 road course races. What about Jensen Button for his last 2 he's scheduled? What the hell?
51 car?
Yeah, he's still racing them.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
like we have Le Mans this week. He's only gonna do it on the second half of the season.
Okay, for a second I thought Jensen just got robbed out of a ride and they were just going to stick Yaley in the 51, but okay.
But, like, blood is literally in France right now.
Yeah, I know. And I bet even over there, that next gen 6 Project car, that V8 is roaring down All Saints Straight.
White flag on stage number 1.
And it is a pack of 6 cars, so we might have a photo finish.
I think I saw a lap car.
Yep.
Catch up on lap traffic.
Oh, this one's gonna be interesting then.
This is going to be between the teammates, most likely, unless divine intervention.
Bob Steffens running part-time in the All-American Series, trying to rob his teammate Jim Hayes of some stage points. But Jim Hayes is going to hang on and win stage number 1. Bob Steffens is second, and Stefan Włodarczyk picks up the final stage point in third.
Just before they put the 69 a lap down.
Right before they put the 69 a second lap down.
He'd have gotten them back anyway.
You need some stinking caution.
Is that did that tire down happen earlier on the 80 car?
I think.
I thought I saw it after the yellow command.
Yes, Earl McDermott had a tire go down.
That's fortunate timing.
Yes.
Not to don't blow up in an inopportune time.
No, sorry, I said fortunate timing. The 80 car had a tire go down and the yellow came out.
Bobby Miller had a real quick pit stop last time. Let's see what the 76 crew can get him this time. And Bobby Miller wins the race off the pit road. Rick Atwood's going to come out in second, Aaron Law third, Jim Hayes, stage winner, out fourth, Stefan Włodarczyk fifth, Seth Anderson, Shepard Black, Lance Thomas, and Bob Steffens had a dismal pit stop. We're gonna start our wave rounds. Alright, we will have 17 cars on the lead lap when we get the restart.
You only have 21 cars left.
You-
The field is already gone.
Yes, the US 500 it has taken its toll quite early.
Construction issue.
So far, we have lost exactly as many cars as the Super Trucks race lost.
Coming around to start stage number 2, which will end on lap 125. Bobby Miller III is our leader. Rick Atwood is second. Aaron Law runs third. Still got a fast number 25 KLTV America machine, despite his involvement in an earlier incident. Then it's Jim Hayes, our first stage winner, fourth. Stefan Wodarczyk, fifth. Seth Anderson, 6th, Shepard Black, 7th, Lance Thomas, 8th, Bob Steffens, 9th, Lev Azarov rounds out the top 10. Then rounding out the lead lap cars, you got Earl McDermott, Palmer Stiles, Colton Spencer, Johnson Clapp, Hunter Blaze, Rob Jettison, and Graham McMillan. Green flag on stage number 2. Rick Atwood going to the lead. As we get into turn 1, slow start for Bobby Miller. The pit crew is carrying that car right now. Jim Hayes took over the lead from the 68, but not for long. Here comes the 37. So 3 lead changes on the first lap of this stage already. Well, not quite. 77 got the lap that time, but Wodarczyk's still on the inside. Oh, contact between the 68 and the 23. Oh, Lance Thomas, what are you doing?
Well, that was scary. Now he's trying to stay away from Thomas.
Great crowd on hand here at Michigan, don't you think?
Make sure all the cameras are,
Make sure all the cameras are on the crowd and the crowd exclusively.
I was gonna say, make sure all the cameras are... Make sure they're all Fox-esque zoom-ins on the cars so you can't see the seats.
Bob Steffens finding his way up to second once again. Looks like Team Thunder might have the dominant cars today.
Hope no one steals their thunder.
Ira Troy. You are slow. Stefan Wlodarczyk, in his second year in the All-American Series for Ocean Motorsports, he won on debut last season, but and then went on to win 3 more races in 2019, but he has not won a single race yet this year. Oh, we got a caution. What for? Rob Jettison is slow on the back straightaway. He got up into Hunter Blaze, and they were just glued together all the way through turn 2. Noah Dalitz is our lucky dog. He will go from 4 laps down to 3.
I guess that actually puts him in lead lap territory if he can stay there for the next stage, or quarter.
Yes. Dan Richards did drop out with an engine failure earlier. Or did he get caught up in a wreck? No, he had an engine problem and then an engine failure later on. Dropped out at the same time as Mitchell Carter. But the other Team Thunder cars have, so far, are looking like the dominant cars for today's race. Much of the first stage consisted of Bob Steffens and Jim Hayes trading the lead back and forth, and they're looking to do much of the same throughout stage 2. But here comes Bobby Miller out of the pit lane first. He's so far had the fastest crew. Coming to the green, Bobby Miller leads once again, followed by Stefan Wlodarczyk, Rick Atwood, and Earl McDermott. Lev Azarov rounds out the top 5. The Toners and several other of the leaders have struggled in the pit lane. And there goes Bobby Miller. immediately dropping all of those spots that his crew has given him. Stefan Wodarczyk to the point. We got a car coming into the pits. Noah Dalitz squandering his wave around.
F.
Here comes Bob Steffens. Jim Hayes back into the top 3. And Bob Steffens retakes the lead. Let's go on board with Aaron Law for a bit. As he brings up the rear of the lead pack. Oh, trouble.
What is happening? Look.
Rick Atwood and Seth Anderson around on the backstretch.
Looks like he couldn't tiptoe around that one.
Spin.
Team Thunder 1-2 at the line. Bob Steffens and Jim Hayes. Noah Dalitz will get the lucky dog once again. Oh. Never mind. Noah Dalitz has decided to smash into the back of Joshua Pacer and take himself out of the race.
Wait, what?
Oof.
What? What would you do that for?
It's Spark all over again.
What? The lesser?
Good job.
Clapping noises. MP4.
Hello, Austin Reed. I'm sorry to report that you went out on the first lap of a 500-mile race.
What shall you ever do about it?
Is Rob Jettison leading this race?
Survey says.
Yes, he is. He only got a little bit of damage repair in the pit lane and got out ahead of everybody else.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, and then he dropped out with an engine failure. Good job, Dick Wilkinson Racing.
I told you it was going to be fun.
So now it's Bobby Miller leading on the restart once again. We'll see how quickly he drops to the back. He's got Colton Spencer, the hoodless Johnson Clapp behind him, then Lev Azarov and Aaron Law rounding out the top 5.
I love how you're giving him so much hope. Here's your thought of this. Bobby Miller III has a legitimate chance of winning this race. As he gets swarmed, but...
Yeah, if he's leading on a restart with 2 to go, with a bunch of slow cars behind him, maybe.
At this rate, anything is possible. I mean, he's keeping pace with the leaders, kind of.
Ooh, contact. 82 and 13, they keep it going.
Are they seriously not learned not to touch each other again?
Four wide in the back. Oh, look out. Earl McDermott and Shepard Black getting together and going into the wall.
They kept together.
A look at the back of the 80 car from the front of the 24 of Shepherd Black.
I saw that already, and it's still hysterical.
Teensy bit of trolling. Tiny amount of shenanigans.
Oh! Black and McDermott getting together once again.
Bite.
Shepherd Black should not be surprised to find maple syrup in his gas tank after the race.
We got beef.
Mutton in this case. Shepherd Black showing Earl McDermott exactly what he thought of that move from a few laps ago. Earl McDermott learning the truthfulness of the slogan on the back of the 24, mutton butt attitude.
If either McDermotts win the Texas 500, you know how much of a riot it's going to cause, right? Ty a little less because he's driving for a Texan. Earl, on the other hand, if he manages to win. Yikes.
I don't know, how much do the fans like him as a pit reporter?
I don't know, I'm fat.
Does he do the ASCC broadcasts?
Yes. He is one of the pit reporters.
Do ASCC fans like Canadians?
They'd better, because those specific Canadians own the tire supplier. Meanwhile, Team Thunder, 1-2. Not much of a surprise at the front of the field. Battle for 5th is between Rick Atwood and Bobby the 3. Ooh, brake failure for the 13 of Colton Spencer. He's made his way back to the pits.
You're just driving these cars so hard they're falling apart.
Hashtag like Koya in languish.
Yeah, the first Lycoya in the running order is Rick Atwood in the 68. And he is not driving for a chartered team. Lapped cars are doing their thing. That's cost Jim Hayes the lead. Bob Steffens now is at the front, followed by Stefan Wodarczyk and Aaron Law. Hayes way behind now. Palmer Styles has gotten himself up into the 6th spot. I think that's the highest he's run all day. Palmer Styles is probably still wishing that Inglesby was still around, because he was the top dog in that series last year. Well, until Seth Anderson won the championship. But now...
Correctly, go ahead.
But now he's moved into the Lennar division for 2021, and it's been an uphill battle.
If I remember correctly, Styles got into the championship before through very legitimate circumstances.
Yes, he legitimately wrecked the hell out of the entire field at the end of the Texas World Race.
We're allowed to do that.
Oh.
Never got penalized.
Battle for 5th. Colton Spencer's coming out of the pits, but he is now 6 laps down. Yes, he pulled a Dynaco's all mine. Jim Hayes is about to be caught by the 2nd pack here.
Nice to see the completely local trucking company.
Yes, Stefan Wodarczyk doing a Out here with a wonderful showing for the local Michigan company Penske. Ten laps to go in the stage next time by. Oh, Steffen's getting a little personal with the 13. That's going to give Wodarczyk the lead at the line.
As Roy gets a 70 millionth lap down.
2021's been a struggle for Ocean Motorsports. Last year they helped Lennard monopolize victory lane in the first half of the season. Wodarczyk won in his ASCC debut at Rockingham, won a total of 4 races in 2019. Has yet to visit victory lane this season. It's been a struggle for Ocean Motorsports. They lost one of their championship-winning drivers, Tom Delgado, to cancer earlier in the year. And now they've lost the lead once again to Bob Steffens. He would not be kept down for long. But they are starting to lose Aaron Law. Jim Hayes still has not been challenged by this second pack, led by Rick Atwood. More lapped cars. Have fun, boys. Bob Steffens really stretching that lead out now.
Oh, Scribble.
Things kind of calming down a little bit.
Yeah, that's what happens when we eliminate half the field in the opening laps. Shepard Black is way off the pace. What happened to him?
Didn't he get into a mess with someone earlier?
Yeah, he got into a shoving match with Earl McDermott. Let's see, does Alt 4 say anything?
It's number pad 4. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that did do it. Yeah, I think Shepard Black and the 24 team, I bet they're going to have some interesting conversations with Earl McDermott when he gets back to his pit reporting duties after this race.
Yeah. That might get awkward.
McDermott into the pits. Are we running up against our fuel window? We got 3 laps to the end of the stage. No, McDermott still has 9.5 gallons left.
Oh, it's your microphone that sounds coming from. Okay.
Whose mic?
It's kind of, yeah, there's like this clicking sound after yours.
When I'm speaking?
Yeah, like right. Yeah, I just heard it then.
Oh, that's probably me. Yeah, that's probably me hitting the push to talk.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize how close it was.
Alright, is this any better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine used to literally set them like right in front of my mouse pad, so I say used to because it's just I now have a one on a stand now.
Coming to the white flag on stage number 2, Bob Steffens leads, followed by Aaron Law and Stefan Wodarczyk. Neither of them are much of a threat right now. Jim Hayes still way behind after getting caught up in lapped traffic, but he's stayed in 4th ahead of Rick Atwood. Earl McDermott coming back onto the track. Battle for second is on between the 37 and the 25. That's worth 5 stage points. But Bob Steffens remains unchallenged and wins stage number 2. Halfway in the US 500, 19 of the 44 starters remain in the field. 15 cars will be on the lead lap for the start of stage 3.
Wait a minute. It's a red flag for the national anthem.
Is is Blaze still in it, or is he out?
Blaze is still in the race.
Yeah, you have to red flag and do your salute the troops thing. Totally ignoring the fact that, at least where my mom is from, which is really rural Illinois, Memorial Day used to be not a military specific thing.
Although
it was
if you
everyone.
Do you get a penalty?
I'm now remembering that those like morons that went to play the national anthem for the Daytona Busch race about like a decade ago or whenever it was, and they were so bad that even the Chuds hated them. Like, they were awful. But like even the Chuds were like, no, fuck these guys. It was like called like Madison Rising or something like that. Like, they were bad.
Madison, Illinois will rise once again.
Oh, good lord.
I'm not sure why not everybody pitted here.
Siege, if you're going to go that far, you might as well just say Cahokia will rise again. It's the same area. was one of the biggest Native American mega cities. Was right there. Like
As
that's why
Bill,
there's
as
all
Bill,
those like hills there and shit. It's like really cool.
as Bill Wirtz once said, "Look at those mounds."
Yeah. We're talking about billboards and mounds. He wasn't talking about actual hills here.
I'll put something in our general.
Bob Steffens and company, realizing, oh crap, pits were open on the last lap.
Number looks kind of weird, but
I hand drew it, that's why.
the bridge of the two or whatever is too wide.
I thought so too. I might go back and fix that.
The maroon is really odd. Is an odd choice. And then like you can differentiate from the double zero just by having stuff wrap around the front.
Well, I was referring to from behind.
You can do that too. Wrap around back.
Yeah. Sorry, I was dying.
Okay, well, get better from dying.
Bitch, I'm trying.
Well, okay. Get better. That was an order.
Just to spite you, I'm gonna get worse.
Oh, Hunter Blaze has dropped out with a gearbox failure.
Right about 5 minutes after Woodard was asking if he was doing all right.
Yeah, maybe y'all should stop asking to check up on certain drivers.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Whatever car Vincenzo has in this race, check up on that one. Or
I think
Leclerc.
it may have to be your own in order for that to count.
Joshua Pacer is already 7 laps down.
Well, skill issue.
I think it's called a wreck issue, but
Breaking news from the Weather Center. We might have a storm system making its way to the track. It's pretty far off right now, but it is possible we might be hit before the lap 200 mark.
ruh-roh.
Good luck.
Otherwise, that means Charlie's gonna pull his cock out and go to town.
What?
Anyway, speaking of the need for Jesus, Bobby Miller leads on this restart. His crew has been carrying that 76 car all day, and Miller, upon each restart, has carried the car to the back. Ooh, 4 wide for the second spot. Oh! Miller into the wall.
Oh no. Ooh, I thought he was gonna take wherever that was with him.
Yeah, they kept it straight. That did involve the Jesus car. Do we put the caution out for debris?
Yeah.
Hallelujah, a miracle from God.
Caution is out for debris, consisting of some Jesus pamphlets scattered around turn 2. The lucky dog is Neil Miller. He will go from 7 laps down to 6.
Making gains.
Oh, probably shouldn't have hit the wave around so soon. Hopefully he doesn't hit anybody. Okay, we're good.
Thankfully, the pace car is just a hologram on track and not an actual car.
Fake news.
Johnson Clapp has dropped out.
Please clap.
Wonder why.
Someone put a camera on their shaft. Cam shaft.
This sure looks fun back here.
Oh yeah.
Fun for the whole fucking family.
Incest bad.
Wasn't going there, but okay.
Seth Anderson up to 4th, but Aaron Law is trying to take that away.
I want some fucking ice cream.
Okay, get the ice cream.
Some onion rings.
Vibration reported on the Lance Thomas car. I forgot he was still in this race, I'll be honest.
Thing is, Cooper, is that I don't think we have ice cream in the house currently.
Bob Steffen's going for the crossover. Team Thunder going for their third victory of the season. Dan Richards won at Knoxville last week. Hayes took their first win at Talladega. Flat tire on the 80 of Earl McDermott.
Well, awkward.
Earl's saying on the radio he definitely ran over some debris, and this has nothing to do with the build quality of Liberty tires.
Oh, if he says it, it must be fine.
Rich Roy getting in the way of everybody except Bob Steffens.
Fuck it, I'm buying some ice cream and none of y'all are gonna stop me.
Okay.
You can try, but I'll probably just do it anyway.
I really wasn't going to.
Cooper, I know you did the Arthur Thomas 23. How do you feel about me hacking it apart and fashioning a 29 out of it?
Let me. Actually, that looks fine. I'd imagine it would originally have only been made for 23 though, but that's all right. Looked a little boxy because didn't have the best stencil to use at the time, and King Arthur's numbers style throughout his whole career changed quite a bit, but it was still the same number essentially. I'll be back in just a minute.
Grant McMillan and Josh Pacer running together. The leaders are coming. And they get in the way of Bob Steffens. Jim Hayes gets back to the lead, but here is a big run from the 37 of Stefan Wodarczyk. Stefan went, "Yes, now's my chance." And, well, that slowly deflated. The Team Thunder teammates quickly recover from the lapped car interference and now find themselves 1-2 once again. Looks like Seth Anderson and Rick Atwood have been trading the 5th spot. Steffens and Atwood have now been caught by Palmer Styles. Three wide for 5th. Bobby Miller goes a lap down. Hello, Rich Roy.
77, they're going at him. All Hayes needed was a caution.
Yeah, Hayes and Steffens have been trading the lead back and forth throughout this run. Now Earl McDermott's going to go another lap down. Weather update. Rain is certainly going to hit the track very soon. We might get to the end of Stage 3 if we're lucky.
Is that for position right behind them? It's Wodarczyk and,
Wodarczyk and Law, yes.
Law, yeah. Okay.
The next position battle is 13 seconds behind the leader. Palmer Styles and Rick Atwood for 5th. I think that's Rich Roy we're coming up on. What an exciting battle that's happening right in front of all these fans. We got a new face in 5th place. Lev Azarov has taken over that spot. But Rich Roy says, no you don't. Battle for 2nd. But Wodarczyk can't get it done. Ooh, 4 wide. Law and Wodarczyk content to sit behind the lapped cars right now and watch the Team Thunder cars get away. Wait a minute, I'm hearing reports of debris on the track. Are those even more Jesus pamphlets on the racing line? I think they are.
Oh my god, shut up about Jesus, Bobby Miller.
Coincidentally, this will get Bobby Miller back on the lead lap.
That must have been his work.
Oh, this caution could not have come at a worse time with weather bearing down upon us.
Well,
we were hoping to get to the end of Stage 3. The weather is still a little bit of a ways off. Maybe we can get it done, but we're coming to 10 to go to the end of Stage 3. Bobby Miller will get his lap back, and we will have 10 cars left on the lead lap. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you idiot.
He's out of the race.
The underscore track underscore is underscore wet.wav. Bruh.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Good job. Who's gonna come out first? Looks like it's gonna be Rick Atwood, followed by Lev Azarov, Aaron Law, Palmer Stiles, and Jim Hayes. The Tenaires really lost out in the pits. And again, time is of the essence. Weather is not very far from the track now. It will definitely hit. So we could be looking at a next flag ends the race situation once we get this restart. And that's very good news for Rick Atwood and the 68 crew. They did a great job down there.
You're not even in this race anymore.
Back in a second.
Why am I saving the export and replay now? Well, because I'm gonna hit a button when we get this race going, because this could be the battle for the win. We're trying to go to lap 188. That'll be the end of Stage 3. But if I press the button and the game dies, Rick Atwood is our winner. Alright, here we go. Next flag ends the race, and these drivers know it.
Just modify the INR and the fly. What that bot execute does.
Look at these drivers. The intensity picks up. They are so aggressive, pushing and shoving. Aaron Law into the wall. Big crash in turn 4.
Of course that was going to happen.
Rick Atwood takes the caution flag with several cars junked on the front stretch.
about a driver's side impact?
Why was Bob Steffens so far behind? Oh, he put Pacer in the wall.
You just decided to choose Biden. A head-to-head collision.
Well then, that escalated quickly. I totally did not see that coming. Rick Atwood is the leader, Palmer Styles second, Stefan Wlodarczyk third. Seth Anderson fourth, all smashed up.
Okay, back.
I thought I made it. Like, 3.
Do we have enough time to get this race restarted? What do you guys think?
We have a grand total of 9 cars left.
We might.
I don't think.
Oh,
Oh, that's a shame.
enough stupidity as it
is.
stands.
Oh, that could probably be pretty helpful though sometimes. Help you relax.
I just got back, though. I didn't hear what we were talking about.
Well, the race restarted with weather bearing down on us, so the drivers knew that we were looking at a next flag ends the race scenario, whether it was the stage caution or for some other reason. And they chose some other reason. Let's take a look at that restart once again. Rick Atwood at the front of the field. His pit crew got him there, and he's trying to defend the lead for all he's got. These drivers getting aggressive, pushing and shoving.
That sounded oddly erotic, but alright.
Aggressive goes around, aggressive goes around!
The track is wet.
That was perfect timing.
Yep.
Why is the track wet?
Because Nikki.
And now we're under caution once again. Rick Atwood still at the front of the field. Palmer Styles in second. The Tenaires really lost out on the pit lane. And they got swept up in that big accident. Maybe their pit crews shouldn't have sucked. No rain on the track yet, though. What do we think? Do we have enough time for one more?
One more. The blood gods demand sacrifice.
Alright, we're gonna expedite this cleanup. Try to get to the end of Stage 3. At least hand out full points. Alright, restart. This time by. It'll be a 2-lap shootout. Five cars on the lead lap, 9 cars left on track in total. Jim Hayes got caught up in that accident, but he was leading this entire race along with his teammate Bob Steffens, who is now out. Hayes trying to get back to the front, where he says that Team Thunder belongs, but Rick Atwood is trying to hold off the field for his first ASCC victory. I think we've only got 2 laps to do this. Palmer Styles and Stefan Wlodarczyk trying to get back to victory lane. Seth Anderson running fourth, missing his hood. He's our defending champion, but he has never been to victory lane in the ASCC All-American Series. He's been at it for a long time. Pace car is about to pull off the track for the final time. The rain is almost here. Just 2 more laps. Come on, God, just give us 2 more laps. And here we go. Jim Hayes is coming, bulldozing his way past the 37. Rick Atwood's got the lapped car of Colton Spencer in between himself and the rest of the pack, coming to the white flag on stage number 3. Wlodarczyk gets past the 13. He brings Palmer Styles with him. Big run from the 37 into turn number 3. And coming to the caution flag, Rick Atwood takes it by a nose. And there it is. There's the call from the officials. Raindrops on the track. And that's a real big system we're looking at. We are not going to get this race restarted. Rick Atwood has taken his first ASCC All-American Series victory. And that's an unchartered team, mind you. So big accomplishment for the 68 crew.
Well, damn.
So Rick Atwood takes the victory, followed by Stefan Wlodarczyk and Palmer Styles. Jim Hayes could not make up much more ground on that restart. He will have to settle for 4th. Seth Anderson rounding out the top 5 and the last car on the lead lap. Shepard Black 6th. 7th through 11th are all out of the race. Colton Spencer finishes 12th, 8 laps down. Graham McMillan, 13th, out of the event. Joshua Pacer, 10 laps down in 14th. Bobby Miller and Neil Miller, no relation, except that they are both out. And Rich Roy is the last car to finish the race, 16 laps down. So, rain is falling heavily on the track. The Room of Doom, we understand, has had a lot of trouble with a leaky roof. The room is just too soaked to do our post-race inspection. So there you have it. Rick Atwood. Rick Atwood triumphs in the US 500, taking home his first victory.
Anyone notice that the rain is yellow?
Shh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just need to make sure I have the everything saved. Gotta be honest, if half the field hadn't eliminated themselves in the opening laps and we kept a good car count going, we probably would have run this race through to the end. But, sorry.
Skill issue on the field. behalf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's attrition, and then there's this.
Yes, but...
I feel wrecking on the first lap.
But, yeah. Rick Atwood and crew have survived. That was real quick pit work that got the 68 car to the front of the field, and he did a masterful job defending all attacks. And there you have it. Still don't know how to end these streams, but I am Charlie Gearhart. You are the chatters and the off-color commentators, and I will ASCC you around. We'll have points and results up soon. So yeah. See you all around. Thank you for joining.
Yes, around.
And don't get wet.